All right, let's dive right in. We're about to explore a pretty radical idea, one that flips everything we think we know about courage right on its head. What if the very thing we've been taught to chase, to conquer our fear, is actually just fear in a really, really good disguise? So, this is the core of it all, this powerful teaching from Acharya Prashant. It draws a straight, unbreakable line between what we depend on and what we're afraid of. The more we lean on things outside of us for our sense of self, well, the more we have to fear losing. You gotta remember this line. It's the key that unlocks this whole mystery. I mean, think about it. Ever since we were kids, what's the one piece of advice we always get? Just be more confident, right? Stand up straight, speak louder, fake it till you make it. It's sold to us like it's this magic shield against everything the world can throw at us. But let's ask a pretty provocative question here. What if that cure we're all chasing is actually making us sicker? What if our endless hunt for confidence is just feeding the very fear we're so desperate to get away from? That's the puzzle we're going to piece together today. And this brings us to our first big idea, the confidence myth. We're about to see why this solution we've all been sold, well, it's really just hiding the problem. It's a bandage, not a cure. Just picture the typical image of confidence. It's kind of aggressive, isn't it? Fists clenched, chest puffed out. It feels like a performance, a show you put on for everyone else. It's like you're shouting, "Look at me, I am not afraid." But who are you really trying to convince? Them or you? So that leads us to this next crucial point. It's time to pull the mask off. We're going to uncover the hidden, secret relationship between that confidence we project and the fear that's bubbling away underneath. And this quote just nails it perfectly. Confidence is basically a painkiller. Sure, it'll numb the symptom for a bit, let you get through the day, but the actual illness, oh, it's still there, getting worse in the shadows. It doesn't actually heal a single thing. So this really lays out the two paths we can take. On one side, you've got confidence. It's a quick fix, a performance for an audience, a pill that just hides the problem. But on the other side, you have understanding. That's the real cure. It actually heals the disease and brings you genuine peace for yourself. It's the difference between wearing a mask and just being you. This is such a powerful way to think about it. Confidence isn't the opposite of fear, it's its shadow. I mean, think about it. For a shadow to exist, you need an object to block the light, right? Well, in the same way, for you to need confidence, you first have to have fear. The bigger the fear, the bigger the shadow of confidence you need to project to cover it up. So if confidence is just a shadow, what's the object that's casting it? Well, that leads us straight to the real culprit, the source of it all, what we can call the prison of dependency. And let's be super clear about what dependency means here. We're not talking about needing food or shelter. No, this is that deep, gut-wrenching fear that someone else has the power to define who you are. The fear that their opinion can build you up or tear you down. That's the real monster we're dealing with. And these are the chains that keep us locked in that prison. Every single time you look outside of yourself for approval, for validation, for praise, you're basically handing over the keys to your own mind. Like Acharya Prashant says, when you let the world live inside you, it ends up controlling you. And anything that controls you is going to haunt you. But here's the amazing part. This prison, it has no locks. There is a way out. And that brings us to the really hopeful part of this whole story. Understanding the true power of freedom. This is the path that takes us beyond the masks, beyond the fear. I want you to just sit with this for a second. Seriously. Just imagine a state of being where your self-worth isn't up for debate, where you have absolutely nothing to prove to anyone and nothing you need to protect. Exactly. When you have nothing to lose, fear just starves. It has nothing to feed on. This isn't confidence, which is loud and needs an audience. This is freedom. And freedom is quiet. It's an unshakable inner peace. So the real work is building this inner sanctum, a place deep inside you that the opinions of the world just can't touch. A space of total clarity that stays peaceful, whether you're getting all the praise in the world or all the blame. Now that is real strength. Now I know this might sound a little abstract, but the teachings actually give us a wonderfully simple, practical tool to help get us there. So let's look at a mantra for liberation that you can literally use every single day. It's just 3 simple steps. Okay, step 1, just recognize the feeling, that knot in your stomach, that shaky feeling. Step 2, diagnose it. Get brutally honest. Okay, I'm feeling this because I'm depending on their approval, or I'm depending on this specific outcome. And then step 3, affirm the truth. Remind yourself, I don't actually need this. I am already free. And this brings us to our final and maybe the most game-changing idea of all. What if fear isn't your enemy? What if it's actually your best teacher? This teaching reframes everything. Every time you feel that fear, it's not a monster to run from. It's a signal. It's a bright, flashing light pointing you directly to where you've given away your freedom. So don't fight it. Use it. Let it show you the chains. The only question left is, which chain will you let it help you break first?